Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Thursday Night Mini Healing. I hope you're having a great night. I'm Summer Avalon with Summer Avalon Healing Arts, and my glasses are good, or maybe it's my head. Actually, no, I think it's my computer. So anyways, welcome. Let me just get the chat going. Yes. So it's Thursday night again. Lots of good stuff happening. Got some fun things to work on tonight that are new. Yes. So how is everyone? Say hello. Of course, I have my little book open. So if you've got things you want to work on tonight, let me know. I'm going to talk a little bit about the card that I pulled tonight, the theme card, which was Hidden Blessings. That's sort of cool. So yes. Hope everybody is doing well. It is, I always talk about the weather because it's like one of my favorite things that affects my life so much. But it's cool but humid. So I think it's like low 70s. But yes. Let's see if I can get my... So these are my non-reflective glasses. Can you tell that they don't work? Yeah, that's just frustrating. So much for spending money on something. Got people who say they can't get on. I wonder why that is. Let's see, is there anything? It looks okay from my end. So let's see. Okay, so there's one person that could get in. All right. Ooh, there's Anne-Marie. Welcome, Anne-Marie. I hope you're having a good evening. I'm hoping it'll be a good night for everyone. I'll change this. Nope, that didn't work. So if you're watching the replay and don't want to hear all this initial chit chat, about 10 minutes in, we will start with our first healing pulse. Otherwise, we're just going to just chat. Hi, Sissy. All right, so knee. I don't know what that is, Anne-Marie. I'm trying to think if there's anything else new. Week 2 of my grad school class. I have 5 weeks left. Ooh, and there's Valerie. Hello, Valerie. Looks like so far everybody's on Facebook tonight. One of these days we'll have to get a few of you over to YouTube, but the thing is, if you go over there now, you're there all by yourself and you don't see comments from Facebook. But, oh well. So 4 more minutes. We will start with the healing pulse. Oh, and there's Marina. Welcome, Marina. think what else I was going to tell you. Oh, I have a new book. So, you see what it says? Healing, the Ultimate Path. So this is by Ken Graydon, who I've used his books before. He's the guy that does the umbrella shielding book here. So this is his original book that I've used with you guys a few times. So we're at the end of the night, we're going to do something special out of here. So that'll be fun. Oh, that's sort of cool there, Sissy. I totally understand, Joanne. For a while, I had a little address book and I put all my passwords in there, but now I just enter passwords into my phone under the password function. But yeah, and they want every password to be different. I used to reuse things a lot, and that gets you into trouble, I think. Yeah, especially with all the websites that you go to just in your everyday life. It takes up too much brain space. I don't want to have to remember all of those passwords. Although it might be good practice, because remember, for all of you who are my age or older, we used to have to remember phone numbers. Nowadays, nobody knows phone numbers. All right, so 2 more minutes. We'll do a healing pulse. If you're new and are not familiar with the healing pulse is directed energy that goes to where you want it to go and where you direct it. You have a lot of memory, Valerie. I don't have memory. So, all right, so Valerie, neck, low back. Oh, and then I have week 3 of how to raise your vibration. So we'll see. I did go in on Facebook and just make a little notation about week 2, because week 2 was being around people that are positive. All right, so Anne Marie, addictions. That's definitely a tough one. So have I really talked about heart walls? Because they say addictive heart energy is held within a heart wall. And it is actually 10 after. So we're going to do a healing pulse. So, oh, and there's Vicky, sleep. All right, for those of you who are new, all right, Heather, I'm going to add you about taking things personal. Okay, so think about where you want to receive the energy. If you're feeling some physical discomfort, that's fairly easy. That's where you'll want to send your energy to. If it's something emotional, think about where that emotion lives within you. For instance, if it's anxiety, where does that anxiety live? Is it in the pit of your stomach? Does it make it hard to breathe so your chest is tight? Or maybe when you're anxious, it affects your throat and you have trouble communicating. So think about where you want to send the energy. If you're not sure where, I would suggest your heart or your head. All right, so the first thing I want you to do is rub your hands together. And when they're warm, place your hands where you want to receive the energy. And next, imagine my hands on your hands. And then here's the most important part. You need to be open and allowing the energy. Breathing it in, allowing the energy to flow and go exactly where it needs to go. So, and for those of you who have been here before and breath is helpful, work on the box breath that we typically do. But if not, just breathe as deep as you can. And we will go over additional things to the healing pulse. Okay, that was the first healing pulse of the night. I hope everybody experienced something good. Keep in mind that even if you just experienced a little, we'll do multiple healing pulses. And so what my hope for you is that each healing pulse that we do can go a little bit deeper and clears a little more. What I've found that the healing pulse does is it initially goes to that initial point. Like if you've got pain, it'll go and work on the pain. But if there's extra energy left, it will work on the underlying reason why you've got pain. All right, so Valerie, when I get around to you, we'll have to see if we're going to do your ringing in the ears. I think I've got everybody down. All right, so I'm going to start with Sissy and her knee first. So let's see what tool I'm going to use. Let me just make sure I've got all my things here. Yes, so get to my trauma list. And so the first one I'm getting for you, Sissy, is sense of loss. Let me get an age on that. Around age 13. So I'm going to go ahead and release that. Welcome, Jane. Glad you're here. I will put you down on the list for lower back. Okay, so that released and the voids have been filled. Let me know if you notice a difference with that, Sissy. So Valerie, when I muscle test, we should work on that ringing in your ears. And let's see what the underlying reason is. Panic. Let me get an age on that. Around age 20, Valerie, so 19, 20, 21, somewhere in there. So let me go ahead and release that. Okay, Marina. And sometimes having a heart wall, Marina, is not a bad thing because it protects us. But at some point in time, it's something that you will want to release. All right, so Anne Maria, we're going to add some pain in case we have more time. Okay, so Marina, brain issues. Okay. All right, so Valerie, panic. I'm going to just go ahead and release that. You're very welcome, Sissy. Okay, so that released and removed, and the voids have been filled. All right, so Anne Marie. We're going to work on addictions first. And let's see what comes up with that. Mistrust. Let me get an age for you, Anne Marie. Around age 18, so 17, 18, 19, somewhere in there. Okay, I'm getting that released, and the voids have been filled. Vicky, sleep. That's not good. So let's see what tool we're going to use. Jealous. Let me get an age on that. Around age 18. So 17, 18, 19, somewhere in there. And I'm not getting this as yours, Vicky. Someone around you, but it affected you. So let's clear that. Definitely something you don't need. Okay, Vicky, that has been released. And the voids have been filled. Heather, we are on to you. So let's see if there's an underlying emotion, sensation, or behavior that is causing you to take things too personally. And I'm getting there is. And it's the word negativity. Let me see if I can get an age on that to see if you can match that up with an event, Heather. Around age 22, so plus or minus a year, so 21, 22, 23, somewhere in there. Ooh, and there's Janelle. Welcome. Yay. Okay, Janelle, I'll put you down on the list. All right, so Heather, I did get negativity to release. Let me know if that age and issue resonates with you. All right, you are very welcome, Vicki. That definitely would be a reason why, Sissy. Thanks for letting me know, Heather. Okay, Jane, you are next. We're looking to work on your lower back. And there is a reason for that. Lack of control. Let me get an age for that. Around age 18. I think 18 might be the age of the night. That you're the third one so far that's had 18, Jane. All right, so we're going to release and remove lack of control and filling the voids with healing energy. Okay, that released. All right, Marina, brain issues. Marina, is that new? And I'm wondering, like, when we do the brain balancing, like, I think, was it just last week we did brain balancing? If you had it last week, if you notice a difference with that. So let's just see what the underlying reason is. And at least remove a layer. Self-destructive. Let me get an age on that. $13. So 12, 13, 14. Okay, that makes sense, Marina. Okay, I did get that to release. I'll have to see if that makes a difference. You know, sometimes when you release a layer, there's more layers. Okay. Well, the good thing is when you notice a difference after a healing pulse or releasing an emotion, that's a pretty good sign that we can do more. So let's keep working on that. All right, so Janelle, we're going to work on your anxiety regarding your son. And it's exhaustion. Let me get an age for you, Janelle. Around age 14. So plus or minus a year, so 13, 14, 15. Fabulous. Let's just see, did that release? Yes. Yes, that did release and the voids have been filled. Let me just check a couple other things for the group. Okay. So today's theme that we're going to chat about, where'd my little card go, is hidden blessings. So this is sort of a cool one to come up. Oh, and the reflection's not good. But mainly it's about being aware. And even if you're in a situation that is troubling, oftentimes if you pay attention, there might be just little things that are there to support you. So, and the book explains the picture more because there's so much things going on in the picture. So this card expresses peace, calm, and trust through the color of blue. This signifies a friend showing up in a time of need. Every situation has a gift. Even in the darkest hour, there is a blessing. It may not be not It may not yet be in your awareness, but it is there. The maiden peers into a scene that is blossoming within a rose. Fairies of all shapes and sizes rush to her aid. Although the card is very dark, there is light emanating from everywhere. There is hope, light, and help coming to you from all corners of the world. So that just seems like a really nice message. And at the end of the night, we are going to do a little exercise from my new book. For those of you who aren't here, this is Ken Graydon's newest book. This is his original book that I've used a number of times during a session. But he has a process for creating a miracle. And I thought, especially in these troubling times, we can all use a miracle. So I think we might do that towards the end of the night because that'll be good. Oh, sure. Sorry, Marina. Let me just see. Hi, Pam. Welcome. All right. So, Marina, what I got for you was the trapped emotion of self-destruction around age 13. So, age 12, 13, 14. And so I did release that. And so we'll see if that takes things down a level. But I suggest, using the healing pulse too and seeing if that can help calm that sensation in your mind. All right, so it is 7:30 exactly. So we're going to do another healing pulse. Is everyone ready? And again, if you're not sure where you want to receive the pulse, I would suggest just sending it to your heart or your head. All right, so let's rub our hands together until they're warm. Sometimes things sort of clump together, Marina, and definitely you've got a lot of layers around that age. All right, so rub your hands together. Place your hands where you want to receive the energy. And then imagine my hands on your hands. And now just breathe in that energy. And most importantly, be open and allowing the healing to flow. Breathe it in. And for those of you who breath increases the intensity of the healing, I would suggest the box breath, where you breathe in as deep as you can and hold it. And then when you can't hold it any longer, release it and then hold it. And then start over by just breathing in really deep if you can. Open, allowing. Imagine the healing going exactly where it needs it to go. Okay. That was Healing Pulse number 2 for tonight. And we're going to start by going back around. Very good, Valerie. Oh, I noticed I missed a candle. You like my little match-free candles? Ooh. All right, so we're going to go back to Sissy. If you have something in addition that you want to work on, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to go back to the initial issue. If you have not, if you're just here watching and decided you would like me to work on something with you, just let me know. Yes, they are. No mess, no fuss, or at least until they need batteries. Great, Jane. I'm glad it was good. All right, so Sissy, let's see if there's more to work on for your knee. Just move a few things. And there is. And I'm getting its altercation. So let me get an age on that, Sissy, and see if that rings a bell. All right, Pam, I will put you on the list for your hand. Round age 14, Sissy. So plus or minus a year. So 13, 14, 15, something in there. Very nice, Jane. Decluttering is always good. All right, so let's see. Okay, Sissy, I did release that, and the voids have been filled. I just one additional check. Okay. Next, we're going to Pam. Negativity, Pam. Let me get an age on that. Round age 13, Pam. That's so Sissy altercation. It wasn't you, it was someone around you. All right, so Pam, we're going to release negativity from round age 13. Okay, the void has been filled. Valerie, you are next. We're going to work on your back. Greed. Let me get an age on that, Valerie. Round age 20. So 19, 20, 21, somewhere in there. So let's go ahead and release that. Oh, and I'm not getting that this is yours, but someone close to you. Okay, that did release, and the voids have been filled. All right, Anne-Marie, you are next. We're going to work on pain. Anne-Marie. fatigue. Let me get an age on that. Does that sound like him, Valerie? Around age 19, Anne-Marie, so 18, 19, 20, someone there, fatigue. So let's release that because it's playing at least a part in your pain. All right, so that released and removed. Let's see, Vicky, sleep. I'm just going to check out something here. I'm just seeing if, because I haven't done anything out of this book in a while other than the umbrella thing for a few weeks ago. I'm just seeing if he has anything about sleep that's quick. And I don't see that in here as a quick options. But we will pull a trapped emotion that is playing a role though, Vicky. Panic. Let me get an age. Around age 19, Vicky. So 18, 19, 20, somewhere in there. You can't release it, Pam. That's part of who you are. You need to shield and protect yourself from it, though. All right, so releasing panic with Vicky. Okay, did that release? Yes. Okay, so that released. All right, Heather. Let's see if there's another layer to taking things too personally. I'm getting there is. Dwelling in the past. So I'm going to muscle test what age you're dwelling on. Because I think that will help you determine what event you keep focusing on. Something from around age 8. So 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I'm getting that did release. And the voids have been filled. Jane, you are next. Jane, we're going to lower back. Let's see what we get for that. Panic. Let me get an age on that. Around age 13, Jane, so 12, 13, 14. Let's go ahead and release that. Leslie, you're here for enough to get some healing. Let me know what you want to work on. We've still got some healing pulses, and then we are going to see about creating a miracle. All right, so did that release for Jane. Janelle, are you still around? Okay, so let's see. Good. All right, so Marina, you are next. And it's the word lost. Let me get an age for that and see if that rings a bell. Okay. Around age 16, Marina. So somewhere 15, 16, 17. Oh, good, because you are right after Marina. All right, so I'm releasing lost. Okay, so that released, and the voids have been filled. All right, so Janelle, we're working on anxiety for this, your son. And it's panic. Let me get an age on that. Because when I ask if this is current, I get a no. But if you have feelings of panic and anxiety, it builds on previous. So let's see what age this was at. Around age 28, Janelle. So I'm going to release and remove that. You're very welcome, Marina. Okay. All right, so that released. And Leslie, you are next. If I missed anybody, please let me know. Okay, so Leslie, inflammation. Frustration, Leslie. Let me get an age on that. Around age 23, Leslie. So plus or minus year. So you're welcome, Janelle. So, and just a reminder for any of you who want a longer session, about a month ago, I did some Reiki healing. Well, first I did like a healing pulse, and then I did a version of the original version of Yasui Reiki, and then I did a version of the newest Holy Fire Reiki, and then I did a Holy Fire meditation, which I'm told from a few of you it was rather powerful. So you might want to try that. Fabulous, Leslie. Okay, so I've got that. Oh, there was something else I wanted to read to you that was, I thought, rather nice. It was about abundance. But I thought this will resonate with everyone. And for the people in my abundance group, I'm still missing a few people and your goals. So I need those soon because it's starting to hold things up. So please get those to me. All right, so this talks about abundance and lack. What section was this from? All right, this was actually, Vicki, if you are still here, in Ken Graydon's new book, he's got a steps to drawing clients in, which is quite nice. And this is just a comment that he's got at the end. So I want you to think about this. Both abundance and lack exist simultaneously in our lives as parallel realities. It is always our conscious choice with which secret garden we will tend. When we choose not to focus on what is missing from our lives, but are grateful for the abundance that's present, love, health, family, friends, work, the joys of nature, and personal pursuits that bring us pleasure, the wasteland of illusion falls away and we experience heaven on earth. And so if you possibly can, even in times of trouble, really focus on the good, and that brings up our ways of increasing our vibration. And so week 1 was gratitude. Week 2 was being around people that are positive. And I did put a post in Facebook just with a little comment about what I've been doing. So week 3 for raising your vibration. And again, the reason why you want to raise your vibration is because raising your vibration helps you release negative thoughts and energy. You're a happier person. People enjoy being around you. You feel better physically and are more energetic. You stop attracting experiences that hurt you. You start attracting experiences that help you, and manifestation becomes a whole lot easier. And so here is my thought for raising your vibration for week number 3. And I know several of you are doing this already. And the concept is making space for new energy. And so here's the example that I'm going to give for you that they wrote down, but I'm also going to give you some other examples that I know there are several of you in the group that are already doing. If you hate your physical surroundings, you're going to struggle getting your internal space into a high vibrational state. Make your home, bedroom, or wherever you spend the most time a place that makes you peaceful and happy. If you live with other people, do your best. You can make your bed look really put together and cozy, or your closet can be really organized, or you can create a little altar with items that make you happy. And so here's several examples that people in the group have done. So one of you has made an incredible patio space that is beautiful and inviting, and I could see her and her friends and her family wanting to spend a lot of time there, and just a really enjoyable space. Another one of you has been working really, really hard on decluttering, and even has sent me pictures of her amazing space. And especially when you declutter, you really do open up the floodgates to drawing in new, because you're creating space for something new and potentially different. So I want you to think about this, and what can you do in your life and your space to make the perfect place? So for me, it's not so much my house, but my little office. I keep adding little things behind me, and like crystals, like this one. This is a cool crystal. So I'm always adding just things that are special and fun and make me smile. So I'm hoping that you have a place where you're at, or as the little article said, even if you don't have a lot of personal space, have a beautiful bed with comfy, cozy pillows and a fun nightstand light. It doesn't take a lot. So, and I know with me, I do a lot of thrifting. I don't buy a ton of stuff new. And there's some really great, unique items that you can find at a thrift shop or garage sailing. All right, so that was week number 3, raise your vibration. So comment on last week, well, my post from today about what I did last week, because it's about bringing positive people in. All right, so next we're going to work on the creating a miracle. Let me pull that up. All right, so get comfy. This isn't too long, but I want you to be able to be comfortable, shut your eyes, and just really connect with the emotion. And if this resonates with you, I suggest that you do this every day. And I mean, because you could just come back and do the replay, because we're about 55 minutes into it. So just adjust things so you can do like the last 20 minutes, because then you'll get this, you'll get the healing pulse, you'll get the aura protection. All right, so this is a process for creating a miracle. All right, are you ready? All right, so just breathe this in and feel it. I connect with the creative source of the universe. While I maintain this connection, every word that I speak becomes a creative truth. My intention with this process is for me to summon miracles in this life that will bring into effect states of healing or acts of wonder that meet the needs of the new reality I now participate in. These results will bring into being my best possible outcome, or the best possible version of myself. I am blessed and filled with gratitude for this amazing outcome that I acknowledge even before I see results. And so it is. So what do you think? That's sort of cool. Maybe I should just do a little video on that piece, so that way it would be easy for people to pull up and just do. So I'm going to try doing that every morning to start my day, just because I really want to draw in a miracle. Wouldn't that be fun? Yes, I love it too. Okay, so next, all right, so we did the miracle creation. So I think this time I'm looking to see. So last time we did do the brain balancing. What time is it? Marina, the brain balancing is going to help you. So I think we're just going to do it because there are enough of you that enjoy brain balancing. Because it's not like you can do too much of it. Okay? All right, so we're going to do brain balancing. Then we're going to do aura protection. And then we will end with the healing pulses to go. So you get 7 in a little healing pulse baggie for you to use when you want to. Oh, Jane, that's so nice of you to put that. Most definitely, Joanne. I think we could all use a little miracle. I mean, you turn on the news, you pick up a paper, you see the internet. There's a lot of really horrible things going on. Or like Vicky looks out her window and sees smoke from the fires. So let's see if we can draw in some miracles, because I think we could all use it. Are you ready? Okay, so let's do the brain balancing. And with this, you can use your own energy, or if you want to pull in the healing pulse energy, go right ahead. So let's rub our hands together. And if you're going to use the healing pulse energy, you basically just need to set the intention that you're going to pull in that energy, okay? And then once your hands are warm, I want you to do 2 fingers on each side, and you're going to do about 1 inch above your ears and rub through your hair till you're touching your scalp. And so they should be directly across from each other. About, see, above my ears. And so we're going to send energy between the 2 fingers. So you're going to gather the energy in one hand. And imagine the energy just gathering in that hand. And when your hand feels full, start sending it to the other 2 fingers. And the first couple times that goes a little slow. So like right now for me, it's about 1/4 of the way through. It's about halfway. It's about 3/4 of the way through. Okay, now energy is starting to exit. So I'm going to gather it in my other hand. And so when the energy fills up that hand and it gets a little full, then I'm going to start sending it back. And this will go a little faster, but still not as fast as it would in a few moments. So keep going back and forth and back and forth. In the end, it will be more like a laser light where it's just shoo, shoo, very quickly. And the neural pathways are much bigger, much more balanced. And so, Marina, I'm really hoping that this helps you. And if it does, especially if it does, you might want to do this at least once a day and see if this helps you. And if you notice a difference between just using your energy and pulling the healing pulse energy, if it's helpful, use those healing pulses that you're going to get in your baggie and use those for the brain balancing. All right. So that was brain balancing. So next, we are going to do the aura protection. And with this, one of the biggest reasons why you do aura protection is it helps repel negativity. And also with this, you can use your own energies. Fabulous, Valerie. Love those yawns. For anyone new, yawns are a sign that the energy is flowing. Often a yawn occurs to create more space for the new energies because you're releasing. All right, so let's do the aura protection. So again, you've got a choice. You can just use your own energies. And the more you deal with your own energies, the stronger they'll get. But I haven't done a commercial yet. But if you want more energies, I'm doing a Reiki class for Yasui Holy Fire Reiki 1 and 2. I had thought about doing it in September, but I think I'm going to do it in early October. It'll be a 2-day on a Saturday, Sunday. And it's 2 full days, but it's a really great experience. And we'll be doing it from a distance, so it doesn't matter where you are. And we will be working on each other, so immediately you'll be doing distance healing. So yeah. So if you decide you need more frequencies, that would be an option. All right, so with the aura protection, rub your hands together. If you're using the healing pulse, pull it in now. And then start beaming the energy to your aura. And just imagine it filling up your space, strengthening that etheric wall. Just breathe it in. Okay. So that was the aura protection. Does anyone have any questions? Special requests? It's weird. You guys are just quiet tonight. That's okay, though. Lots of healing going on. Lots of energy. So the last time this happened where you guys turned really quiet, like half of you were sleeping. So if that's the case, I guess I should just jump right in and we'll do the final one and I'll just let you go to sleep. Oh, good, Jane. Glad you're still there. Very nice, Valerie. Good. I'm hoping all the energy helps. Oh, good, Janelle. I'm glad you're still here. All right. So here is, we'll do a healing pulse, but just know that you are going to get 7 healing pulses in a baggie for you to use at any time that you want. Good, sissy. Okay. So is everyone ready? And so with this, again, if doing breath work helps increase the strength of the healing pulse, be sure you do that. I think my favorite for doing it, although with me, I don't really notice a difference, but that's just me, is that box breath. All right, so Anne-Marie, I want you to imagine this healing pulse going to your head. So Anne-Marie, did the brain balancing, did that help your head, your thoughts? So let's send more energy. I'm gonna do a few extras with this final healing pulse though too. Okay. All right. So rub your hands together and place your hands where you want to receive the energy. If you are not sure or you don't really have a place, you can still beam to your aura if you want, or I always recommend either the heart or the head. Okay, Anne-Marie, let's see if this helps you, okay? All right, so Anne-Marie's going to do her hands on her head. And especially if you can sort of target where in your head that confusion lies. And then all of you imagine that my hands are in your hands. And most importantly, you're allowing that healing to happen. Just breathing it in. Open and allowing. And so if the breath work helps, now would be a good time to start that. I'm also going to start pulling in the elements of north and south and east and west. And then we're also going to pull in everything above and everything below, connecting to the air and the earth, helping us pull out things that don't belong to be recycled and renewed. Pulling in water to rinse and cleanse, and ending with fire, which will purify and destroy if needed. So we want everything that doesn't serve your highest good, that doesn't belong to you, to be pulled out. If you're doing the breath work, imagine when you release your breath that anything that doesn't serve your highest good is also released and given to the elements. Just breathe it in. Open and allowing. Oh, Janelle. Your kitty's sensitive to energy. That's great. Sounds like your kitty needs some energy too. Love it when the energy flows. Okay, so just keep breathing. And anyone else, Marina, Anne-Marie, if there's anyone that has felt extra confused lately, having just some thought process issues, I want you to imagine the bottoms of your feet, that you're connecting really well with the earth. Almost like roots are coming out of the bottoms of your feet, just connecting and helping revive your thoughts and your mind by grounding and connecting you. Feel the magnetic energies of the earth as your feet connect. Okay, that was our last healing pulse of the night. Anne-Marie, I want you to stay. So what did everybody think of that last healing pulse? I hope you use the healing pulses and the healing pulse in your baggies when you need them. So did everybody really go to sleep, or are you good? Keep me posted if you guys do the create a miracle. But I think tonight I'll do a little recording. Good, Jane. I'm so glad. That'll give you some energy to work on your place. You are very welcome, Janelle. Thanks for showing up. Oh, good, Sissy. I'm very glad. I'm hoping you can too. And Vicki, if you're there, I'm hoping you get some rest. Hey, Sissy. Just doing some muscle testing for you, Anne-Marie, just to see if there's anything else I can do. Got a couple things to release. Okay, Anne-Marie, I'm getting self-destructive around age 13 and shame around 14. I'm going to release both of those. And Marina, if you're still there, I'm going to have to think about what's going on with you. Very possibly, Anne-Marie. Okay. All right, so Anne-Marie, I've released those two things. But keep me posted how you're doing. And Marina, let's just see, because you had said something. So Marina, you'd said that there's a medication that you're taking that you think might be the cause. So I want you to imagine you've got that medication in the palm of your hand, and we're going to send a healing pulse energy to your medication. Okay? And the intention is to remove anything that is causing your head harm. And so just imagine, I mean, you don't even need the bottle of pills in your hand, but just imagine that bottle of pills in your hand. And imagine my hands are around your hands. And we're just going to set the expectation. But I also think you need to get a hold of either your doctor or your pharmacist and see if that is a typical side effect, or if they need to switch your medication. Okay. You are very welcome, Anne-Marie. Oh, well, that makes it easy. All right, so I'm just going to clear that from your system. Are you good with that? So I've done that with a caveat that if it's not for your highest good, then it won't work. Okay? And then I do think you need to contact your doctor or your pharmacist and just let them know that even though you've quit your medication, that you're still having these side effects. And just make sure that that is a normal thing. Okay? Okay. All right, so I've done what I can with that. And again, please contact your doctor or pharmacist and just let them know that you're still experiencing this even though you're not on the medication. And just make sure that it's a normal thing as it gets out of your system. I know sometimes things take a while, and I'm hoping that my energy clearing helped that speed that up a bit. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go. I hope everyone had a good night. We did lots of stuff tonight, so lots of fun. All right, I hope to see everybody next week. Bye.